Well, hello, hello, hello. Happy Friday. Yay, everyone. I don't know why I chose that music. I almost feel like I should be crunk. I never start off crunk. I always end up crunk. But I have to find some nice, soothing classical music to welcome you guys in. Hello and welcome to class. Let me start by introducing myself. As always, I am Maggie, your substitute teacher, and in my class, I teach you the food substitutions that I make on my health and wellness journey. I am a boy mom ×2, and I am maintaining a 78-pound weight loss with at least 25 more to go. And for me, I've done this by getting tested for food sensitivities. My sensitivity test was a cheek swab and some hair samples. So I have a list of foods on the fridge that I do eat, and then a list of foods that I need to avoid. But I support whatever reason brought you here. Whatever journey you are on, I am happy that you are with me on this Friday evening. We'll kick off the weekend together. I am your teacher. You are my scholars. The study hall is the live chat is our study hall. So feel free to say hello. We'll take attendance in a moment. But yes, I used to be pre-diabetic, used to have elevated cholesterol, used to have borderline blood pressure. All of that is normal now without any medication because I've completely changed the way that I eat and snack. But everything that we do in my class, which is now your virtual cooking class, these are recipes that I like, that I think you would like, that you can make for yourself, you can make for the family, you can make for your loved ones. I'll always do the substitute ingredients, but you can have the full flavor ingredients, and please have some for me. All right, class, let's take attendance. Let's see who's here. Hello, Cook. Thank you for coming to class. Hello, Tradition versus Modern Talk. Thank you for coming to class. Hello, Sophia. Thank you for coming to class. Hello, Monique is here. Thank you for coming to class. Vel is here. Hello, and that beautiful baby. Thank you for coming to class. Absolutely. God's girl is present. Thank you for coming to class. Oh my goodness. Mona, the moderator, is here. Thank you so much for coming to class. Let us know about your family channel. Veggie, as always, is here. Thank you so much for coming to class. Ah, you guys just make me so happy. Maggie, the substitute teacher, is only 3 months old, and we have over 850 scholars in our community. Hello, Leanne is here. Thank you for coming to class. She says howdy from Alabama. Ah! Thank you so much, Veggie. Yes, got my hair done today. I'm just wearing a little, let me see, let me pull it down. I want to make sure I'm family appropriate. It's a little romper, which I don't wear. I kind of feel like I'm going to a service or something. I'm not. But I like this, this little elegant loungewear. So it's like a little short set, all in one. I'm not really a fan of the waist, but we'll make it work. Got my sandals on. It's Friday. You all know I am a former corporate executive, but happy to work from home now. But thank you so much for the compliment. I always want to represent myself well and represent my scholars well. You all hold me accountable. I try to live stream once, sometimes twice a day. If not, I always post what I eat on the community tab. You all are here to hold me accountable, get the rest of this weight off so that I can age gracefully. I'm 46, and for the first 43 years, up and down, y'all know how it goes, ripping and running in the drive-thru, running behind the kids. Life just happens, but my weight problem turned into a health problem, or was turning into a health problem. But I am committed for the next 40 years to be here cooking for y'all, good God willing. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you. Aw, so I appreciate that. All right, so I'm making a sandwich tonight. So I just thought about something easy. I always check to see what ingredients I have in the fridge. I've got a couple slices of cloud bread left over from last night that I want to make. It kind of looks like a croissant to me. So in my head, that's what I'll be thinking when I'm chewing on my cloud bread. Let's see, no packages today, no unboxing. I thought I would do, a turkey. I found some turkey. I have some Dijon mustard, some lettuce. Alex ate the last tomato. I have 2 boys, almost 13 and almost 15. So when they're here, y'all already know. What happened, Veggie? What did I do? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Super cute. 32 degrees, and they have all kind of colors, but I love this material. It's like that stretchy. I did have to put a safety pin in it because it's got a little button, but it's a little low for me. 32degrees.com. They have all this loungewear. I think it was like $12. Y'all know I don't spend money on clothes, but I definitely want to lounge elegantly. But they have blue and black and whatever, but it's nice and stretchy. And so yeah, oh, and it has pockets. So hopefully y'all can see a little bit. It's comfortable. So this is what I'm wearing today. But thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. All right. So Veggie, let me know what I'm in trouble for. I never know, y'all. I'm trying to keep it together. You never know how we're gonna end up, but I try. What was I gonna say? Oh, yes, Mona, let us know about your family YouTube channel. I know Sophia's husband has a real estate channel. If you have a business or a YouTube channel, please put it in the chat. We can bring it up on the screen so you guys can, I can support you the way that you support me. If you're watching me on Instagram, I also live stream on YouTube. So that's where the party happens. Oh. So proud of everybody. We made it through another week. The pockets, I know, the pockets are life-changing. All right, so I'm gonna get my apron on and we're gonna start with the butternut squash. I love making this from time to time. The squash that's approved for me is the summer squash, which is like the yellow and the green. Green squash is zucchini. We've done, ooh, I got a new zucchini recipe I want to try. We've done the squash lasagna. I can't remember if I've done zucchini with you guys. There's zucchini boats. There are little zucchini burger sliders. There's all kind of stuff you can do with it. I saw zucchini sushi, like you slice it long and then roll it around some feta cheese. You know, it'll be goat's cheese for me. Yes, Belle, so happy, happy for you. But the butternut squash is a winter squash. It makes a nice creamy soup, but I love it as a sweet potato substitute because I try to avoid, starches. What I eat is lean protein, select fruits and veggies, some starch and little starch and almost no sugar. But please, I am not the food police. Please do what works for you. I just love to eat and love to cook, so I'm so glad that you all are here. So let me get my apron on and we'll get started. All right, so you're gonna see a lot of the same ingredients. Y'all know the Maggie merch update, it's coming. I changed around some things that hopefully won't have any issues printing, but nothing's gonna stop us. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Mona. All right. So I'm gonna start with a beverage. I was out, I went voting. I almost feel like I should wear this. I am a Georgia voter today, so I did vote. So if that's important to you, I like to vote early, so there's no lines. But while I was out and about, I stopped by Panera and got my, per usual, iced coffee, almond milk, unsweet. So I'm going to put my skinny syrups in here. I think y'all already know about that. Let me know if you don't. I'm going hard on the coconut. This is my sweetener and flavor, 0 calories, 0 sugar. You can buy online, or these I got from TJ Maxx. If you go to TJ Maxx, Ross, or Marshall's and go to the back, they have all the different flavors, and it is $3.99. I love it. I put it in yogurt. I put it in pancake batter. I put it in, sparkling water, coffees, hot and cold. So it's just a fun way to get flavor without all the extra sugar. This one is sweetened with Splenda. If you don't do Splenda, they also have a monk fruit line, the natural line. Gonna need a few more pumps. Thank you so much, Mona. Hello, Bag B. Thank you so much for coming. All right, y'all. We're gonna start with our butternut squash because I need to go ahead and get that in the air fryer. So I do have a question for y'all as I'm getting my ingredients together. Do you eat sweet potato fries? Yes or no? And then 2, do you dip them in anything? I like sweet potato fries with honey mustard. So I would say 1, yes, 2, honey mustard. I'd love to know if y'all eat sweet potato fries. Hey Jess, welcome to class. Thank you for being present. I really wanted to do this when we met with Kirk Anderson, but remember he said no sweet, so I ate them plain. I'm getting my sweet today. Okay, I saw this recipe, who knows where. I'm always looking at the cooking channels, Bon Appetit, Food Network. I just saw an asparagus recipe come up on my Echo device over here. But that's where I get my inspiration from. You know, I do work from home, thankfully, and I keep the cooking channels on mute. And I would always see these beautiful presentations of food, and then I'd be like, man, I can't have that, and I can't have that. But if I substitute this and substitute that, then I can have it. So that's where the substitutions come from. Ooh, what was sprinkled with butter? Ooh, you do sweet potato fries with honey butter? Oh, we may have to try that, Leanne. I was going to do honey mustard. Now you're talking. All right. So, look, sweet potatoes are great. I just don't eat potatoes right now while I'm in weight loss mode. I'll definitely maybe incorporate them in. I don't have a sensitivity to them, but I try to stay lower on the starch. So what I have, and these are fresh, this is from Whole Foods. I don't know if y'all can read, butternut squash. So in the, I don't know, it's not the deli section, but in the produce section where they have this stuff already peeled and chopped, you can buy butternut squash already prepped. Now, here's the thing. You can buy a whole butternut squash and you can peel it and slice it yourself. It's a little bit of a chore because it is a, you know, big squash and it's an oblong shape, right? It's the one that looks like, I don't know, some kind of big gourd. And if you don't have really good knife skills, you can hurt yourself because you have to use a lot of pressure to get in there. Usually I don't buy produce already prepped like this. Usually you guys see me in here chopping up regular stuff. But for butternut squash, for me, it is worth it to buy it already prepped. But, you know, if you can cut through a pumpkin or whatever you want to, scrape out all the seeds and chop it up. I've done it before. I made amazing butternut squash soup. For me, it's a vegetable that gives you that nice creamy, like, potato-y texture. And the way I'm going to cook it, it kind of crisps up on the outside. All right. So you guys can see it kind of looks like sweet potato. Actually, I think, and this came from Whole Foods, but you want to look because they have a package just that like this that does say sweet potato. And you could probably do this recipe with sweet potato. But I'm doing butternut squash because it's less starchy. All right. So just like we've done with our apples, you know TLA's fried apples. I am a student of the lead attorney. Please check him out on YouTube. He is a former attorney, took up YouTube as a pandemic hobby. It's now his full time because he is amazing and he put together a course. I am a student of his course. So he helps us learn from his mistakes. He's a fan of fried apples, y'all already know. But the same ingredients that we would use on our fried apples, we're going to use on this butternut squash. So it's basically butter, brown sugar, and cinnamon. So you all know, or if you don't know, my test results revealed that I'm sensitive to cow dairy. So this is what I'm using, Delamere goat's butter. If you can have regular butter, use that, or whatever oil of your choice. This has been a lifesaver for me. Okay, so you do honey butter. God's girl has her sweet potato fries with sprinkled with butter. And Bill, you do sweet potato fries with ranch. Ooh, y'all, I may have to have a little trivet of 3 different dipping sauces. Let's see if I can recreate that. I love to challenge myself with new recipes, and you guys give me so many ideas. Ooh, I missed that. Sophia says you do your sweet potato fries with ketchup. Got it. All right. So there's many ways to do this. I'm going to start with melted butter because I really want to coat the butternut squash well. So again, the goat's butter looks like butter, cooks like butter. So I'm going to put some in there. I kind of feel like I need a little bit more, but I'm going to try not to be greedy. Y'all already know. I eat 2 meals a day and I try to eat them with you all. So to me, they're pretty big meals, but we'll see. All right. I'm going to put this in the microwave just to melt the butter. We'll do 30 seconds. If you are cooking for the family, you can do the whole pan. I'm just going to do a portion for me. I probably will eat about a cup, maybe a cup and a half. We'll see. So So what I'm going to do is I'm going to melt the butter, and then I'm going to put my seasoning in there, and then we're going to toss it around. It's a great way to get everything coated without having to use your fingers or tongs. All right, so we've got our goat's butter melted. Goat's butter for me, could be regular butter for you. So what I'm going to do, and for me, you want to oil or butter them well because that's what gives them that nice crisp on the outside, in my humble opinion. I am not a chef. I am just a home cooker, but I love cooking and cooking for you all. All right, so butternut squash. I'm just going to scoop some into this container with the butter. You can really do this stuff in any order. I was thinking, do I want to do the seasonings first? But honestly, y'all, it doesn't matter. When I get this cookbook together, because I will do a cookbook, because you do need a cookbook, I'll make sure that I give you guys specific directions. But I just try to figure this stuff out as I go. All right, so I guess I've got it not all the way full. I want some space to move around, shake around. All right. Robots are listening. Maria's back. Hello, Maria. We missed you. Welcome to class. Okay, now you're going to do the brown sugar. If you eat brown sugar, that's totally fine. I avoid sugar, so this is what I'm using, the Swerve. This one is the brown sugar substitute. It's my 0-calorie substitute made with erythritol. I don't have any issues with it. Some of y'all have tried it and said it works for you. So you can see it gives you the brown sugar experience just like sand. So let me spoon that in here. All right, so we've got our sweet potatoes, butternut squash. I said that. If you are cooking these or cutting them yourself, you could cut them into strips and really get the fry experience. So I'm going pretty liberal with the brown sugar. Y'all know what happens with brown sugar if you've made butter and brown sugar, if you've made those fried apples. And then this is optional, but I'm using up this Walmart cinnamon. And the next one I'll buy will be that Kirk Anderson Ceylon cinnamon. You could do whatever warming spice you like. And I'll do a pinch of salt. I'll probably salt them when they come out. I might need a bigger container. This is that Himalayan pink sea salt. I'm trying to use the good stuff since we're all learning together. All right, I'm going to cover this and see if I shake it up well, does it get nice and coated? All right, I don't know how much I put in there, maybe 2 tablespoons of butter, maybe 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, substitute, and then a pinch of cinnamon and salt. Ooh, probably need to shake some more. It's getting coated. I almost want to do just a little bit more butter. It's good, but I want it really good. All right, so I'm just going to melt a little bit more. Save some for that honey butter, right? Let me get a knife. There's probably a proper ratio. You all know that I always cook this stuff per the recipe the first time, and then after that, I just make it up as I go. And I'll let you know if it's good, and I'll let you know if it's not good. All right, gonna microwave just a little bit more. This would probably work really well with olive oil or whatever oil of your choice. I like the nuttiness that you get with butter, that little butter flavor. But you just want to coat it well because we're going to put these in the air fryer. I'm using the air fryer and it's going to be on a grate that will drip down any excess, so I'm not worried too much about coating them well. But I really want the seasoning to stick on there. Oh, I talked him up, y'all. Look who's here. Class, we have a visitor. We have an observer. Hi, Kirk. That's what I get. Don't tell him what I said about him before he got here. But y'all, please check out Kirk Anderson Fitness. We did an amazing, I thought it was amazing, collaboration. I was cooking a grass-fed ribeye. I'm gonna put some more cinnamon on here, the butternut squash, and I am doing it with the sweetener this time. All right, I'm gonna shake it up again. The roasted spinach and butternut squash. All right, so these are gonna go in the air fryer while we assemble our sandwich. Yes, exactly. Ah, look who's here, Uncle Stu. Thank you so much for being here. All right, nice. So you guys see we got them nice and coated. So again, butter, brown sugar or brown sugar substitute, cinnamon, and butternut squash. This could also be sweet potato. So this is my fry substitute. Air fryer, I'm gonna line it with foil just for cleanup. If you're doing a whole pan, you could do this in the oven. When I'm just cooking for one, I like to use the air fryer. Air fryers have a fan and a heat source, so it cooks faster. So just adjust your times accordingly. All right, just to make sure that my butternut squash comes off well, probably will with the butter. I'm just going to spray this with a little bit of my coconut oil. I'm sure Kirk Anderson would say use olive oil. Probably should. This would work if you use olive oil. It's just a little refillable sprayer. I try to be sustainable. You fill it with the oil of your choice, and then I was going to say aerolizes it, but that's not a real word. It turns it into a spray so you can avoid the aerosols. I'm going to spray this over the sink. Ask Kirk Anderson or anyone who knows the oils that you put in your body are very important. All right, so I've got my drip tray covered with foil. Another tray, I don't know, sprayed with coconut oil. So I'm going to put my butternut squash on here. Let me see if I can. Okay, it's starting to solidify on me. Let me I'll use the spoon to get this out. But I've got everything nice and coated. Now this butternut squash was fresh, so it won't take as long to cook. This is the one from Whole Foods. But if you buy the frozen, this works too. You just need to give it some extra time. All right, so I've got them on the tray. I'm going to try and keep them together, but not on top of each other. And then I'm going to put this in the air fryer on the French fry setting. It's like 415 minutes, but Mom taught me to cook with all of my senses, so we'll just keep an eye on it and see how it goes. I'm looking for that nice squishy, like potatoey center, and then a crisp outside that we can dip in like ketchup or honey butter or honey Dijon, all of that. All right, so that's gonna start cooking. Whew, I had to think for a second. Was there anything raw on that? No. Whew. Butter and brown sugar. I have some apples over there. If y'all want me to do it, I will do it. I wasn't going to, but I've only had one fruit serving today and I eat two. So y'all know what I'm asking. Let me know. All right, so we are going to get our ingredients out. Hey Keisha, welcome. Welcome to class. Thank you for being here. Okay, so again, my sweet potato substitute, these are going to go back in the fridge. I didn't cook the whole thing, but this was Whole Foods butternut squash. I bought this fresh, already cut up. You can buy them frozen or you can buy them fresh. I put them in a little container with melted butter, brown sugar substitute, shake it up, and that's going in there to give me that sweet potato fry experience. Ah, big bad bull. Oh, you're watching me in the background. Look, y'all, I am just shocked that y'all keep coming here. I love it. Watch me however you need to watch me. If you watch me in real time, say hello, or you can watch in private. We love our lurkers. If you watch me on the replay, type a comment, let me know. Some of y'all told me you watch and you pause and you recreate the recipes, and my hairstylist was like, Maggie, you're the new VCR. If you don't know what that means, please do not say so. You will hurt my feelings. But yes, absolutely. Take me with you when you're walking. Whatever. Y'all, we just have fun here. Because I love to eat, and so do you. Yes, thank you for stopping by. There are no rules in my class. Come and go as needed. All right, so let's clean up, and we're gonna get our ingredients out for a turkey sandwich. This is something simple. You can make it for yourself. You can make it for a loved one. I'm gonna do a turkey melt, so it's gonna be hot, but you could probably make this cold and pack a nice lunch for somebody you love. Getting my ingredients out. Who was it that asked? I totally forgot last night. Someone asked about the beef bacon. Was it you, Monique, or was it Dawes? I got it from Whole Foods. I'll show that. I don't think I'm gonna do bacon on this turkey sandwich, but I thought about it after we got done, and I was like, oh man, I had a scholar question and I missed it. So if you guys have questions for me, please put them in the chat. Sometimes I miss them because I'm actually cooking in here. It's just me and my iPad. There is no crew, but I'm working on it, y'all. I got my little logo, my little Maggie logo. So I'm working on, see, I'm doing the most. See what happened? Remember when I was on here with Kirk and I started touching stuff? Y'all remember what happened? I ended up being sideways. But I'm working, Uncle Stu, thank you for the tip. I'm working with someone on Fiverr to get me, what are they doing? Clips of my videos. So Kirk, we've already started working on our videos, so we'll have clips of those. And I told the boys when they're out of school for the summer, they're going to help me with timestamps. Yes, so when you see the videos, because y'all know they're long, but you'll be able to fast forward to exactly, what I'm doing. I'm trying, y'all. I'm new at this and it's just me, but hashtag them meals ain't free, so the boys are going to get put to work. But yes, if I missed your question, please type it in again. Are you laughing at me, Jess? What did I do? All right, so get some lettuce. Do I want to put onion on this? Let's see, that sounds yummy. I think we'll do some crispy shallots. A lot of the recipes, yes, I get inspiration from around me, but y'all, a lot of it is just taking inventory of what I have in the fridge and then coming up with stuff that I see. Ooh, I could use that. Ooh, I could use that. So we'll put some crispy shallots on there, kind of like for a little crunch. Who's doing graduations and get-togethers? Yeah, that's a good idea. All right, lettuce. And I got some banana peppers. We're gonna do turkey. Oh, I got the beef out. might be losing my mind. I could have sworn I had turkey, but it says chicken. We're going to go ahead with it. Oh, wonderful. Ooh, I can smell my butternut squash. It smells amazing. Let's go ahead and do these crispy shallots. I'll show you guys something that I saw that I like to put on salads. I like to put them on, we'll do this on a sandwich today. Give us a little crunch. Ha! All right. We're not going to do bacon. That's just for show and tell. Washing my hands. I wear many hats, so if anyone needs any home fragrance, let me know if y'all can see that Google Doc that I put in the description. Hopefully it opens for you. All right, I have a shallot that's starting to look sad. It's in the onion family. Has a little bit lighter flavor, but I don't want to waste, even though Kirk Anderson said, toss it. If it's not helping you, get rid of it. Okay, he didn't say it like that. I added a little extra liberty. So we're going to peel the papery skin off. Hey, Lisa. It's not Lisa. It's Leah. Hey, Leah. I am doing... Okay, I said a turkey melt. It may end up being a chicken melt. I know Kirk Anderson is going to get over on me about this oven-roasted chicken breast. But I'm just making a deli sandwich. But I'm going to make it warm with a honey Dijon and some extra festive toppings. Because why be regular when you can be extra? Tell me about it, Jess. Okay, so Jess, let me know what kind of squash you have. We're doing butternut squash. And Leah, we are also live streaming on YouTube. If you want to find me, I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher over there. You can participate in the live chat. Kirk says that's true. So Jess, let me know what you have with your squash. So I'm just peeling the skin off of the shallot. So I just have this little piece here. I'm going to fry up the whole thing. A little pan fry, not a bad fry. Scraping my trash. All right. I can smell our butternut squash already. Let's look at it. Thank you for the heart. I'm going to move it a little bit lower, but I'll show y'all what we have. So you see our butternut squash is starting to caramelize. It's hot, but I'm waiting for it to get fork tender. It's got that nice glaze on it. All right, so I'm gonna get my mandolin. It's not an instrument. So this is a slicer. It has different levels here. I want to get really thin rings. This one I would not let children use because you need to be very careful. So I'm going to put it on 1. It has 1 through 4. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the shallot over top to get really thin rings that we're going to pan fry. You could do this with onion. You could do this with whatever vegetable you have. So literally just, but watch it and carefully keep your fingers out of the way. There's a safety somewhere. I'll wait till I get to a little bit closer. Getting down, watching out. And then there's, I'll just get a little tissue to hold it. There's a little safety device somewhere. I don't know what I did with it. All right, that's good enough. So you guys can see what we have. Really thin rings. I know these are the kids' old plates, but I can't do that with my knife. I'm not that good. All right. Just turning the air fryer down. It's nice and brown. I just want it to cook the inside of the butternut squash. Oh, I love it. Oh, Keisha, no, no, no. We gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Yes, 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 yes. Aye. Okay. Oh, Jess. Okay, so Jess says, oh, that's right. Be careful, sweetheart. We don't want you. You said you put frozen squash and cinnamon and nutmeg and butter on it. Oh, yeah. What we're doing tonight. Yeah, buy it frozen. Absolutely. All right, so we're going to get our little cast iron and a little bit of oil. Completely optional, but I do have this little Dutch top cooktop. Bought it on Amazon so I can cook right here with you guys. So, because these are so thin, man, that plate looks janky, but because these are so thin, they are going to crisp up really quickly and really fast. So I will get the cast iron. Y'all like how seasoned it is? All right. So I'm just putting that down, and because Kirk is here, I'll use olive oil. Whatever oil you like. I usually use that coconut oil, but it does not have a good smoke point, so honestly, I get the facial and all that going on. All right, so I've just put some oil in here. I just want to coat the bottom. You don't need a lot, just a little bit. I just move it around so that everything is coated. All right, so once this gets hot, I'm just going to put all of the shallot in there, really thin shavings, and move them around. They'll crisp up nicely. I'll put them on a paper towel, salt them, and then, oh, Leah, you found it. All right, so let's talk about this sandwich. If you all were here yesterday when we made the blueberry shortcake, I made some cloud bread. And because I did it on foil instead of parchment, it didn't come up all the way. But you can see here, it kind of looks like a bun, right? Like a roll. So this was made with just egg and cream cheese, and we put a little bit of almond flour in there. So I was like, I'm going to use this as a sandwich bun. We'll put our goat's cheese in for me. Oh, our oil is ready. Here we go. I'm just going to move these little shallots. Could be onions if you want to do, sauteed onions. I like these because they're so small. They crisp up really quickly. So that's our cloud bread. We're going to do, I thought I had turkey. I could have sworn I saw turkey. I will look one more time. But because turkey or chicken, is more of a milder flavor, I like to have some other good stuff on the, turn this up just a little bit, on the sandwich so it has some character, right? Iced coffee, almond milk, sugar-free sweetener. Oh yeah. So I'm going to try and leave them so that they can crisp. All right. Our sweet potato fries are almost done, so whew, this does not take long. You guys can see what's happening here. Absolutely, Bill. Y'all, please be safe. I want my scholars safe, happy, healthy, and whole. I will be right here cooking like I am every day. So there is no rush. Never on my live streams feel like you have to be here. Take care of your family and take care of yourself. All right.
If you don't like onions or crispy fried onions, we'll turn that off. You can skip this step, but I'm gonna just let them sit and crisp up. They get nice and dark. All right, let's check on that butternut squash. Y'all, look who's here. Sound the alarm. To me, they look amazing. Nice and golden. Now, because they're cubes, they're not really like French fry, what's it called? Like length. But I'm going to let them stay in there and crisp up. I'm going to taste one. Oh, just melts so good. We'll make all of our dipping sauces. Ah! Y'all, my onions are burning. But that's okay. I'm going to show y'all what I have. It doesn't take long at all. Now, these are a little done. What does mom say? Hello, everyone. Nana just stopped by to wish you all well and congratulations to all families celebrating graduations and all school accomplishments. Y'all know my mom is a retired home economics teacher, now called Family and Consumer Sciences. So mom taught me everything I know. I've been cooking since before there were child labor laws. Thank you, Mom. And if Nana was in the kitchen, I was there with her since 1842. All right. So I have my crispy onions. Yes, they look dark. I'm going to salt them a little bit. Oh. And just let them cool. If you like the French's fried onions, this is my little substitute for that. They'll get nice and crispy on the paper towel. If you don't like onions, omit. All right, we're going to build our sandwich. Now the air fryer is done. So we are going to put it on another tray. So my bread substitute is the cloud bread. So these were supposed to be my shortcake rolls. This is not bread. This is the cloud bread made with eggs, cream cheese, and a little bit of almond flour. Actually, it was goat's cheese for me. So I'm laying these down. So we have our two slices. All right. So what is a turkey melt, or maybe a chicken melt, without something melting? So I am using this also from Whole Foods. I'm sensitive to cow dairy, so I substitute goat's milk cheese. If you can have regular dairy, provolone would be great. Swiss, if you like it, that would be great. Or hey, white American, whatever you like. Whatever you like. So these are the goat's milk cheese slices. They come between slices of paper or pieces of paper, just like, you know, proper deli cheese. This is like a nice melting sandwich cheese for, you know, sandwiches, whatever. All right, so we have our cloud bread and we have our cheese. I'm gonna check one more time. I could be wrong. I thought I saw turkey breast. I'm gonna look one more time. If not, it'll be a chicken melt. Y'all will be all right. All right, chicken it is. Maybe it was the turkey bacon that I saw. All right, so I'm just using, this says oven roasted chicken breast. I thought it was oven roasted turkey breast. I try to be perfect, but Oh well. I think this just came from Ingles. I'm sure Kirk Anderson has recommendations for deli meat. He probably says don't eat it at all unless there's deli meat that is acceptable. If y'all have questions, he's in the chat. Ask him. All right, so let's open up our turkey breast. I usually eat about 8 ounces of protein per meal. This is a 1 pound bag, so that would be like half of this bag. I'm not going to do all of that, but I'm going to go pretty liberal on the chicken breast. So this is deli sliced thin, so I'd say it's like 5 and 5. So I'm putting that on top of the goat's cheese, on top of the cloud bread. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the air fryer. I want the bread to toast, I want the cheese to melt, and I want the turkey to get warm. I'm trying to remember, I didn't do the honey Dijon. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. That'll be really easy. If you all remember when we did the salmon, we used Dijon mustard for the seasoning. I'm going to show you how to make a really simple honey mustard. We've done this for chicken fingers. We've done this for everything. It's just honey and mustard. You can use regular yellow French's. I'm using this regular Kroger Dijon mustard, and this is my honey substitute. This is my sucrine syrup. Y'all have seen me use this before. So I'm just going to put a little bit. Dijon, I don't know. It's just a little bit spicier. It has a little something going on. Just a little bit in there. Any extra we'll use as a dipping sauce for our sweet potato fries. Maybe I'll try one. So just honey and mustard, and I'm gonna stir. I was thinking on a turkey melt, or now it's a chicken melt, would you do mayo? I'm just gonna do this honey mustard. This goes really well if you all remember the cauliflower chicken tenders. So then I'm just gonna taste. So we got our nice honey mustard. You can make that anytime. If you can use real honey, use it. Woo! Wait a second. That Dijon, it's a little stronger than regular mustard. Woo! Okay. Woo! That's what I get for trying to get fancy. I should have just stuck to French's. That was a bit much. I have the yellow one. That may be our dipping sauce. All right. So let's see. Much better. Still, watch it with the Dijon. All right. Should I put this on before the melt? I was thinking I should put that on the bread, right? Kirk Anderson says organic deli meat at Whole Foods. Got it. So I'm going to put a little bit of my honey mustard on my cloud bread. Yes. Kirk Anderson says go organic. I was going to ask him about this. And then my goat's cheese and my chicken, which is not organic. But please, if you can do better, please do better than me. I am not an expert. I am just a home cook. All right. So we put our honey Dijon. I keep saying honey mustard. Honey Dijon. Now, we're going to put this in the air fryer. I want it to melt. I want the bread to toast. I want the cheese to melt. I want the turkey to get warm. Then we're ready to assemble. I'm going to swap it out with the sweet potato fries. All right, so those have caramelized nicely. They're like little flavor bombs. I'm going to try one. with the honey Dijon, and we'll get the other little dipping sauces that you all mentioned. So I want to try one, make sure it's nice and fork tender. You could eat it plain. I'm gonna try it with a little bit of this. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This Dijon, I don't know if I'll do honey Dijon again. I will just do honey mustard. What is Dijon? Is it like an extra? Oh, it's got wine in it. It does. It's got like a little bite to it. I'm going to eat it today because I'm not going to waste, but I prefer the honey mustard over the honey Dijon. Lesson learned. But the sweet potato fries, which is my roasted butternut squash, excellent. I'll get ketchup out. Ooh. Y'all said honey butter. We'll make a little bit of that. Ketchup, honey butter, and ranch. Let me see if I have all of that. All right, so I have my honey Dijon. This is the ketchup that I'm using. Y'all know my Walden Farms, 0 calories, 0 sugar, so they make condiments. I do like their ketchup. I did find some ranch. This is their Walden Farms ranch, 0 calories, fat-free, gluten-free, all of that. They all have an apple cider vinegar base. I'll be honest with you, like you can see here, the ranch and the creamier dressings, they're a little bit watery, so just be careful when you go to pour, but it is an option for salad dressing without the extra calories. Okay, so I'm going to hopefully not eat all of these. I'm going to get lettuce, my little crispy onions. I'll taste want my shallots. Nice and crunchy. All right. I know I'm greedy over here. Horseradish. Whoo! Yeah, I can't do that, y'all. The horseradish and sauerkraut, I can't. I have tried. I have tried. I have tried. But look, I always say, please do what works for you. If you like it, I love it. Put some more coconut in my iced coffee because this is a large. I just don't like those bitter flavors. I don't do well with that. What do y'all think? Banana pepper? That might work. Wow. It doesn't take long. I'm going to move it down. So y'all see our cheese is starting to melt. Our bread is getting crispy. The turkey or chicken came out of the fridge, so I'm going to let it go a little bit more, but we're starting to get that melting action. All right. Crispy onions, banana peppers, yes. Hey, Miles, thank you so much. Oh, Keisha, you said the horseradish is in the Dijon mustard. There's something in there. White wine, turmeric, tartar acid. It's a little strong for me, but I will be all right. I'm going to get some nice lettuce. This is just romaine. Alex ate the tomato, so I have no tomato. So I don't eat iceberg lettuce. I try to eat the ones that are more nutritious per my metabolic specialist. Please do what works for you. I'm going to pull off a leaf, and I'm just going to wash this and put the rest back. I heard if you wash the whole thing, it spoils faster. So I just take off the part that I'm going to consume, and then I wash that. So we'll have some nice crisp lettuce. All right, let's dry it and clean up because I think we are ready to assemble. Let's get ready to assemble. Okay, that was a bit much, Maggie. I get excited. All right, let's clean up. Oh, cheese is melting nicely. All right, let me see if I have some condiment cups. For our ranch. Oh, I didn't do the honey butter. We'll do just a little bit because I already coated them in butter. The fun part is coming up, the plating and the presentation. So just a little bit. All right, y'all. I think we're ready to plate. Get excited. We'll put these in here. All right. So I hear the butter popping. And Leanne, I think you said just a drizzle. So we'll put a little bit of honey in there and stir it up. Stir it up. Looks nice. All right. So we got our little honey butter. Let's taste. All right. And we have our ketchup. Just a little bit. I'm tasting it every way that you all say. Of course, we'll get our pictures and some ranch. I'm not a big ranch person. Nana likes ranch, but a little bit of ranch. All right. So I've got my dipping sauces here. So exciting. So exciting. I think my dipping sauces need their own plate. It's kind of hard to see. Haven't had any fruit. Let me know what y'all want to see. All right, so we got our plate. Let's go get our chicken melt, tuna melt, turkey melt. All right, so we got our cloud bread. We've got our warm melted cheese. We've got our chicken. So this is half of my sandwich. Can't waste. Greedy. Woo! All right. So let's see. Let's do our romaine lettuce. It's a nice big old piece of lettuce. Let's do our crispy onions. I'll show you guys. I don't know what else I'm missing. I would love some juicy tomato, but His name is Alex. I'm going to put this together. All right, it's a little hard to see with the lettuce. I need to do some food styling for our picture. All right. I feel like I want a little bit of drizzle of just a little bit more honey mustard or Dijon mustard. Now, so you can see all of the layers. Y'all, look who is here. And just for you, I'm gonna make fried apples. I am so honored. Thank you so much for being here. Lead attorney is in the building. So we have our sweet potato fries substitute. These are butternut squash. So I'm gonna put them on the plate and we're gonna try our dipping sauces. All right, let me get my plate pretty. Make sure when you're serving, that's really good too. You know, I mean, you could just throw it together. That's fine if it's you. But, you know, if you like white glove service, you want to make sure that it is presentable. All right, so let's see. So dinner is ready. We have our turkey melt, which is really a chicken melt, with melted goat's cheese on a cloud bread bun with crispy shallots inside if you like French's fried onions. And then my sweet potato fries substitute is, oh my gosh, Suzanne Speaks is here. Yeah. We gotta do the fried onions now, right? I mean, the fried onions, the fried apples now. We got the trifecta. So that's my substitute. Okay, so I'm going to try the dipping sauces that you all recommended. Or let me cut the sandwich in half. I think that will make it look even better. When you're cutting bread, you want to use a serrated knife. The little teeth get into the bread and just cut it clean. I know it's a little counter. You would think the straight edge would work better, but the serrated works better. All right, so let's give this sandwich a cut so we can see how it looks. All right. So we've got, let me see if I can give you guys a little cross section. We've got our melted goat's cheese, cloud bread, our romaine, honey Dijon. Ready? Mm. 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 So good. Now, honestly, it's a little onion forward because of the shallot. I like onion. Y'all, I didn't even take a picture. Let me get a picture. Let me hide the bite. What else do you all have on your turkey melt? I could have put some banana pepper in there. I could have put a lot of stuff in there. Let me take a picture and then we'll try our sweet potato fries. Oh my goodness, y'all. So again, this is gluten-free, dairy-free, and sugar-free. Y'all know lead attorney's making fun of my food, but hey, if I made this for you, you would eat it. You would eat it. All right. Arranging everything for a picture. That'll go on my community tab. Thank you all for helping me get my community tab. Take lots of pictures, some with the flash on, some with the flash off. And we're gonna try our dipping sauces. All right. So our sweet potato fries, again, are butternut squash with butter and brown sugar, Goat's butter for me, brown sugar substitute for me. So you can see they caramelized nice on the air fryer. All right, so Leanne says she eats her lead is on vacation. Oh, look at Lead with the questions. Y'all help me. Lead says, where do you find women that love to cook these days? In Maggie's class. Yeah. My mom is in the chat. Lead, Nana, I have to give her all the credit. Let me go back. Miss Doris, Miss Nana. Nana is the principal. I am the teacher. My mom is a retired home economics teacher, now family and consumer sciences. She taught me everything that I know, and I was required. If she was in the kitchen, I was there with her. All right, so let's give our sweet potato fries a try. Leanne says she has hers with honey butter. So this is the honey butter. I'm excited. Ooh. Very subtle. Very good, but very subtle. I like it. And I think you said you drizzle on yours, right? Okay. Excellent. Now, I think it was Vel. You said you eat your sweet potato fries with ketchup. Now remember, I'm using the sugar-free, gluten-free, dairy-free condiments because I always say beverages and condiments have a lot of extra calories and you can avoid. So this is ketchup. Let's try our sweet potato fries with ketchup for Vel. Mmm. Wait a minute. Okay, now seriously, I don't eat French fries, but that actually made it taste like a French fry. It's like the ketchup and that potato-y texture. I don't know if potato-y is a word. Hey, Caudell, thank you for being here. Wally's here with the eyes. Yeah, Sophia wants to know what everybody's making for dinner. I like it. I really like the ketchup, Vel. Lead is a counselor. Oh, yes. Lead is our school counselor. So if anybody's new here, welcome, dare I say, mucho gusto. Maggie, I'm your substitute teacher. You all are my scholars. Nana is our principal. The live chat is the study hall. And lead attorney is our school counselor. Counselor, get it? I like it. Okay, and one of y'all said you eat your sweet potato fries with ranch. So we've got the ranch. I'm not a big ranch person, but I try what my scholars suggest. Ooh. Mmm. Little tangy, a little creamy. I like. Now again, in case anybody missed it, this is the ranch I'm using, Walden Farms, 0 calories, fat-free, sugar-free. And this is the ketchup I'm using, Walden Farms, same thing, fat-free, sugar-free. Now I'm gonna go back to the honey Dijon. Honestly, I prefer honey mustard, but we're gonna give that a try. All right, scholars. Oh my God, y'all, lead attorney is in here asking y'all questions. Y'all better be on your behavior. Not only do we have lead attorney in the chat, we have Suzette Speaks in the chat, we got Nana in the chat, we have Uncle Stu in the chat, we have Kirk Anderson in the chat. Y'all remember when you were coming up and your teacher would have a visitor like the principal and you're supposed to be on your best behavior? All right, scholars, make me proud. Let's try the honey Dijon. We made our own with Dijon mustard and my honey substitute. If it were honey mustard, that would be my favorite. This sweetness, but it's excellent. All right, so you all get to choose. What is Lead saying? Ask pharmacist, hello, welcome to class. All right, so you all get to choose. Or lead attorney, would you like, sir, for me to prepare fried apples for you? And I have a little recipe that I think you would like. It's not an apple pie, but it gives you the apple pie experience. Yes, Kirk Anderson is in here telling us to buy organic deli meat. Everything. I'm gonna eat my sandwich, y'all. I'm watching the show tonight. Mm, 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 mm. I know, y'all. Coming to Maggie's little class. Okay. Lead attorney wants the apple pie experience. Buckle up, y'all. I'm gonna show you how to make a dessert from whole fruit. Whole fruit. You'll love it. The kids will love it. Since we have so many people in here, I can't remember. I'm not using this tonight, but someone had a question about beef bacon yesterday and I forgot. Like lead attorney taught me, y'all know I'm a student of his course, amazing course. Please check it out. Maggie, the substitute teacher, is only 3 months old, and look how much fun we're having. Hey, Sugar Jones. Ooh, I haven't tried that. Cucumber yogurt ranch. No, I haven't. I am dairy free, so I have to be, a little particular, but yes, I would love to. Okay. Somebody asked, I can't remember, the chat is going fast. This came from Whole Foods. We have found beef bacon thanks to Lisa. Um, I've seen it at Sam's Club. I've seen it at Ingles, which is a grocery store. I'm in the South, so it's in the South. I think Lisa says she's got it at Costco. But if you don't eat pork and don't like turkey bacon, excuse me, here's a substitute for you. Wellshire beef bacon. You can see here, it gives you the bacon experience, cooks up very nicely. Somebody asked yesterday and I forgot. All right. We're gonna make lead attorney's fried apples. So buckle up, buttercup. All right. I'm so glad that y'all are here. That just makes my day. Just makes my day. All right. So in case anybody's new here, welcome. I am Maggie, your substitute teacher. You are all welcome in my class. This has turned into a cooking class. It all started because somebody, we'll call him lead attorney, our school counselor, said, if you're over 35, you have information that people need to know. And I've been cooking since before child labor laws. Thank you, Nana. And I always used to post on social media what I would cook, and people would say, did you make that? Yes, I made that. So when I came across lead attorney and I heard him saying that, I was like, well, people are always asking about me about this cooking stuff. So I'm going to make a YouTube channel, and the rest is history. Okay, let me get them fried apples. All right, lead attorney, we're gonna make them for you. Do you like the skin off or do you like the skin on? So for anybody new here, these are now called lead attorney's fried apples. I have a bag of regular Gala apples. This will work on any apple. Red Delicious, Granny Smith, if you like it tart, that actually might be really good in this recipe. Whatever you like, whatever you like. Yes, thank you all for sponsoring. We're on our way to monetization. We're on our way to 999. My mom said she would subscribe, but Nana wants to be number 1,000. So we got to get ourselves there, and then she will press the button. All right. Yes, TLA is in the chat. Skin off. He's already starting, y'all. He's already starting. Somebody get that counselor. All right. So we are going to peel lead attorney's apples. I'm starting with a whole fruit. And I know you like it crispy. You can do this with already sliced apples. So if you buy the ones that are already sliced, like you would put in the kids' lunches, that works fine. Peeled, which we're going to do for lead attorney, or skin on. If you keep the skin on, they'll be a little bit firmer, which he likes. If you like them like more softer, a little bit mushy, kind of like the apple pie ooey gooey experience, do it with the skin off. All right, let me wash the apple. All right. We're going to peel this apple, and I'm going to show you guys a little trick. It gets me every time. You may have one of these and not know it. Oh, here it is. Okay. Any vegetable peeler will work, but if you have a vegetable peeler that looks like this, it's more than just a peeler. This is how you can core apples, and I'll give you guys a couple of options for, we're gonna do fried apples for lead attorney, but you can do baked apples too. So you take your apple, you use this part, you go into the apple, and we're gonna go in through the core, and then you turn it around the core to core the apple. It's more than just a peeler. So if you have a nice symmetrical apple, even if it's not, it's fine. So you go all the way down and then put a napkin down because it's going to drip. If you go around the center of the apple and then, of course, you can pull out the whole core of the apple. So you've cored the apple. I don't know if anybody knew that. I didn't know that. Why is that important? You can eat the whole apple like this. I got a little on the bottom I'm going to take off. You can also do this recipe in the oven. So if you're doing it for the family, you can do a whole tray of baked apples. So the butter and brown sugar that we're going to use tonight, you can mash it up into a little paste, and then you put it inside the apple, and then you would get a ramekin, and I'll show you guys. Just this apple wasn't completely symmetrical, so I'm just taking that out. Y'all, I'm gonna have to scroll back on the chat. So if you know the answer, give them the answer. All right, there we go. So we got our apple clean and cored. Now, lead attorney likes his peeled, so I'm gonna peel his apple for him. But if you wanted to do a whole apple, you can get a whole pan of these. Stuff it with whatever you like, your butter, your brown sugar, your cinnamon, your nutmeg, and then put it in a little ramekin. If you want to do a little apple pie for one, you can put it in a little ramekin with just a little bit of water on the bottom, and then put it in the oven like 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 350, and it will bake and steam all that ooey goodness inside the apple. And then literally when it's done, you'll know it's done because the skin that's on there really tight right now, you'll literally be able to pinch it and take it off, and you'll just have the meat of the apple. I don't know what it's called, flesh, pulp, you know what I'm talking about. Uh-oh, Nana's on me, y'all. Mom says, now you can be grateful that child labor laws don't apply in most traditional family cultures. You're right, Mom. She says it makes it easy for children to enjoy helping with housework, including cooking as a life skill. Let me brag on my mom. My mom and dad came to this country with nothing. Y'all know I'm the daughter of immigrants, and both of them came for education like most immigrants do. I grew up in Athens, Georgia, because my mom, my dad, and my brother all graduated from the University of Georgia. Go Dogs! I did go to a girls' school, so I don't have a football team, so I'm forever a Bulldog. But even though my mom is actually Dr. Doris, she doesn't lead with that. Both of my parents have PhDs, but they raised me that no matter what accomplishments I have, if I'm not able to take care of my family and run a well-functioning home, I really have no business talking. So thank you, Mom, for the example. Okay, lead, peel. Oh. All right, I'm just gonna peel this quickly in the sink. I'm over here, y'all. Halfway. actually makes it a good way to core because you can hold it well and just kind of peel around it. Nice little kitchen hacks. Now lead, my mom says, and most moms will tell you to eat with the skin on because that's where all the nutrients are. But you asked for peeled, so we have peeled the apple. Now all we need to do is slice it. You don't have to have really fancy knife skills. Just cut it in half and then cut it in half again. Oh my God, y'all already starting. Y'all brought Camille to my chat. Oh, somebody go feed that man. Okay. So we're gonna cut our apple in half. Then we're gonna cut it in half again. And then we're gonna cut those in half again. So basically just 8 slices. That's all you need to do. Kids can help with this. They would actually enjoy it. Okay, so now we're gonna do the pan fry part. Again, for anybody new here, I have this little cook doc. Link should be in the Google Doc. That's what I learned from Lead Attorney. So I'm gonna be cooking right here so I can stay engaged with you all. Hello, White Lion. Oh my God, look at her. Oh, all right, so since we're making Lead Attorney's fried apples, I'm using the little mini cast iron. This one is about the size of my hand. I think I got this in a little cookie set that had the cookie dough. And of course, I don't eat the cookies, but this is great for cooking for one. So this is what I'm going to do. All right, so I feel like I should make the regular version for Lead Attorney, but y'all know he gets on to me. Let me turn this on. Butter, brown sugar, cinnamon, nutmeg. All right, so I have the regular butter. I know Kirk Anderson's gonna get on to me because it's not grass-fed, but you can use regular butter. I do keep the regular stuff for the kids or anybody else. I just eat my substitute versions. For anybody new here, welcome. So on my journey, I took a food sensitivity test and I found out there's ingredients that I'm sensitive to, one of which was cow dairy. So this is what I would use for me, the Delamere goat's butter. You can get this from Whole Foods, but since we're making Lead Attorney's apples, we're gonna just use regular old Land O'Lakes. Oh my God, y'all. Oh, White Lion, I'm gonna have to hold it up for you. Yes, you can. It's just me and my iPad. Maggie, the substitute teacher, is only 3 months old. I'm gonna get some over camera equipment, but we're just getting started. All I have is a little mini cast iron, and I sliced up, peeled, cored, and sliced some fresh apple for Lead Attorney. So let's turn this on, and I'm gonna put, let's say, a couple tablespoons, a healthy scoop of butter inside the skillet. And I just have to lift it up and show it to you. Hello, Therese. Hello, Pat. Hello, Keith. Oh my God. Y'all don't get us in trouble. Our class counselor, our school counselor is here. All right. So you can use whatever butter you like. You may be able to do this with oil. That's fine. But I like butter, gives you a nice brown color. And that's really good for these fried apples. All right, so I'll show you guys what we have. I'm just melting butter. White Lion, I know you want to see. So it's starting to sizzle fast. And then all you need is brown sugar. You can use table sugar, that's fine. This is what I'm using, the Swerve sugar replacement in brown. It's my 0-calorie substitute for brown sugar. So it's starting to melt. It moves very quickly. Be careful with butter. It goes from solid to liquid, solid to melted to liquid to foaming to brown pretty quickly. All right, so we'll turn that down. I'm putting a healthy scoop of, this is my brown sugar substitute. If you have regular brown sugar, use what you have. So I'll show you guys what's going on. All right. So I'm going to add just a couple more things. I'm just using regular cinnamon. I know Kirk Anderson said the Ceylon cinnamon. I don't have the organic one, but I will get it. So that's going in with the butter and brown sugar. Smells amazing. And this is just regular nutmeg. I'm embarrassed. It's not fancy, but it's what I have. Use what you have. All right. So I've got that on the stove, and I'm going to mix it all together. Our butter, our brown sugar, cinnamon, and nutmeg. All right, so once you get everything liquid, now we're going to put our apples in here. So you guys can see we have a nice little brown sugar. Excellent. All right, so our apples are going to go in here. Let me turn it up. And these are going to pan fry. I'll show you. Hey, Needs Watches. If Poppy Blanco is here, y'all, everybody's here. Y'all, we just may need to have a little Friday night meal. Let me show you guys what's happening with Lead Attorney's fried apples. So they're sizzling in here. I put them down on one side and I'm going to leave them for about a couple minutes and then we'll turn them to the other side. I would say maybe like 3 to 5 minutes depending on how soft you want them, okay? Lead Attorney said that he likes his fried apples with a little bit of crisp. Oh, the fried apples. I know, this is for Lead Attorney. I got a little something special. Give him the apple pie experience. So yes, it's cooking. I'm gonna try and scroll. You want me to drop the link? Who wants to come up? Y'all, I'm cooking, my food is over here. Oh, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, thank you all. I do have a Cash App. Thank you to my sponsors. Oh my gosh. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, the fried salad. Oh my gosh, the Cash App is $. Oh my gosh. You missed the fried apples. Oh my god. Y'all, there is a Cash App. Oh my gosh. Instagram. There's a PayPal. There is a Venmo. And there is a Zelle. I just appreciate y'all being here. My Cash App is $M Brown. Okay. So you see how our sauce is getting thick? I'm going to turn the apples over. Turn that down. Wait till y'all see what this looks like. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I try to keep up with my sponsors. I'm not monetized yet, but we're on our way. All right, I'm going to show you guys how our apples are looking. So again, you could do this skin on or skin off. Lead Attorney says he likes his apples naked, and that's all I'll say. I'm making just a portion for TLA, but if you wanted, you could make a whole pan of these. You guys see what we have so far? It's dripping on my paper towel, but you see what we have? I'm going to turn it over to the other side. It's really simple, y'all. All right, let me turn this down. You can make a little or a lot. So we're going to get the other side nice and caramelized. I'm turning them and I'll show you guys what we have. All right. So we put them one side down and then we're going to turn. Oh yes, Maggie Nita. If you want to come to the cooking class, we have a Maggie meetup. It's at the Cook's Warehouse, which is in Atlanta. It is a kitchen store, kind of like a Williams Sonoma. They have all kind of fancy cookware and regular stuff too. But in the back, they have kitchen setup, just like any cooking show. Oh, Chandra! Oh my gosh. So I am a former Coca-Cola executive, but I do like working from home now. I'm much happier. Great experience, but y'all know I'm just like you. I had the long commute, ripping and running in the drive-through lines. The struggle. It's just for all of us. Um, we did an event there, and so I wanted to pick something that my scholars would enjoy. So it's $99. You can register on the Cook's Warehouse site. I'll be there. Nana will be there. Some of y'all will be there. I picked per the menu. We're going to make, it's called gluten-free comfort food. So it is fried chicken, macaroni and cheese, and cream cake with berries. I think these are good now. We're going to go ahead and plate. Y'all are waiting in the car. Okay, let me just go ahead and get these plated. But if you've ever been to like a paint and sip class, it's that kind of concept. Everything is included. I'll say this and then we're going to plate. Everything is included. They give us all of the ingredients, and we have a chef that's assigned to us that will walk us through the steps. We make everything. It includes wine, so we prepare our food, we drink the wine, and while it's cooking, I think we're good. I think they're nice and caramelized. While it's cooking, we drink wine, and then we sit and eat together. Oh, yes. Don't worry. If you can't come, we'll do a virtual Maggie meetup the weekend after, because I definitely want to meet you guys. Am I going to make, Dan, oh my gosh, thank you. Am I going to make an online cooking course? You know what? I have been inspired by the lead attorney's course. Y'all, those of y'all who know me know that I've been cooking and posting for years. People have been saying, you need a cookbook, because you do need a cookbook. When you make a cookbook, I want an autographed copy. When is the cookbook coming, Maggie? And I was like, oh yeah, one day. But here I am with the YouTube channel. We're going to have Maggie merch. We have the Maggie meetup. Y'all want a cookbook, y'all want an online course, and I'm going to give you everything. So just stay with me. I'm only 3 months old, but thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let me give you the apple pie experience. Lead attorney, I need one more decision from you. Honey or cinnamon? I hope he said cinnamon, because what I have is cinnamon or chocolate. Okay, cinnamon. So here's how you can do your apple pie. Y'all, I'm falling apart here, but it's worth it for y'all. Here's how you can do the apple pie experience. For me, it would be gluten-free, sugar-free, and dairy-free. I'm using these cinnamon graham crackers. You can use regular graham crackers. I'm using the Mary's Gone. This is my gluten-free version. I love them. I'll show you guys what to do. But if you have regular cinnamon grahams, use them. All right. So these are the graham crackers that I'm using. What I'm going to do, you can do a little or a lot. I'm going to put them in a Ziploc bag. All right, just 5. That's actually kind of a lot. Make a little parfait. Let me get the whipped cream. I've turned off the stove. Our caramelization is just sitting in here. Oh yeah. All right. I'm not a cooking show, but I try to use glass dishes so everybody can see. All right, so this is what you need to do. Get the graham crackers of your choice. I'm using gluten-free. Put them in a Ziploc bag and seal it. Okay? And then we're going to crush them with the rolling pin. So what you can do with these apples, you can eat them just like they are. You could put a scoop of ice cream on them. I think lead attorney wants that. I don't eat ice cream, but I'll show you something I think you'll like. So I've made graham cracker crumbles. We're gonna make a little parfait. So you've got your bowl. Little bit of graham cracker. Gonna put our apples in here. They're nice and sticky, y'all. Let's do it in layers. If you can have dairy, use regular whipped cream. I'm using this whipped cream made from coconut milk, the non-dairy Ready Whip, but use whatever you like. You can even make your own whipped cream. It's easy. It's just heavy whipping cream and sweetener. You just have to whip it up. If anybody wants to know how to do that, I'll show you. See what's happening here? Then we're going to do some more graham crackers. Some more fried apple. A little bit more. The rest of the graham crackers. And whipped cream. And a little dusting of cinnamon. TLA from my kitchen to yours. All right. You want me to try your fried apples? Oh, I'm falling apart. Okay. All right, before I just dig in, I am going to take a picture, but I want to hold it up. Uncle Stu said I don't hold it up long enough, but hopefully y'all can see. Oh, thank you, Chandra. You can't eat dairy? Almost everything that I make is dairy-free, sugar-free, and gluten-free. So let me take some pictures for lead attorneys. Famous fried apples. These will have their own page in the cookbook. Hopefully y'all can see. He likes it, y'all. He likes it. So again, if you don't have ice cream, use whipped cream. If you don't have pie crust, crush up some graham crackers. That's what we do here. We find substitutes, right? So I'm just taking some pictures for my community tab. It really looks good. All right, I'm gonna get in there for you. The kids would love this. You can have like different toppings. If they don't like graham cracker, it could be animal crackers. It could be Biscoff. It could be whatever you like. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. We even have them on my little... I wore them once for an interview and took a picture, and then people were like, we need the pearl. So I definitely want to be elegant for you all. Even though I got an apple pie facial in the kitchen, you all are worth it. But you can see, I'm going to take a bite. I know it isn't proper etiquette, but you can see our apples are still... And this is a great way to introduce a dessert from real food, from real fruit. Y'all saw that I just peeled it and cored it. You can do it without the whipped cream and graham crackers, or you could make these. You know what would be nice? The little shot glass desserts, you can make this in small portions. Like if you had the little diced apples, and then you could do layers with like cream, a little graham cracker, a little apple. This is stuff you already have at home. Apples and whipped cream, butter and brown sugar. So this is TLA's fried apple. Mm, mm, mm. So the crunchiness, before I drop it, the crunchiness of the graham cracker gives you that like apple pie experience without having an apple pie. So here are your options. Just the apple. You could pan fry it and just eat it plain. You can bake it in a ramekin with a little bit of water, the same butter, brown sugar, cinnamon, and nutmeg. Make it into a little paste. You'll want to let your butter sit out for a little bit just so that you can maneuver it. Make it all into a little paste and stuff it into the apple core, and you can bake it whole. You can melt your butter and your seasonings and put them in a container that seals, like I did with the butternut squash. Cut up the apples, just shake them all up in there, lay them on some aluminum foil, and bake the whole thing. Or if you want to make a decadent dessert for your favorite attorney or your class counselor, your school counselor, you can add graham crackers and whipped cream. You can make it as fancy as you want, or ice cream if you can have ice cream. Oh, thank you. All right, y'all, let's see. What questions do you have? I'm going to try and scroll back. There was a moment here when it was like, I need the, what is it? Pew, 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 pew. I don't have a soundboard, y'all. It's just me in my kitchen. I don't have special effects. I have music, but I have like 8 selections, and y'all have heard 3 of them. Y'all, don't make me cry. It is really easy to do. I usually put my devices on silent so I can, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Y'all, it's just me in my kitchen. I feel so rude, like not giving you my attention, but y'all are telling me to look. Oh, God. Oh, thank you, Sherry, baby. Thank you, middle sister. Thank you, Amethyst. We did a cooking collaboration. Amethyst is here in Atlanta. If you're in Atlanta, if you have a YouTube channel, I would love to cook for you virtually or in person. Thank you, Lisa. Oh my gosh. Hey, Marissa. Oh, one moment. Try to stay elegant for you all and keep it together, but you're making it hard. Oh my God. Y'all, really? It's just me and my apron? Oh my gosh. I'm so humbled. I am so grateful. Thank you. All I can say is thank you, Miles. I know who's cutting onions here. Yes, please, if you like what I'm doing, please and thank you. Y'all got me all flustered. Please and thank you for liking. We're just getting started, y'all. I am just, a boy mom times 2. I have a lot of, worldly accomplishments, but the way my parents raised me, if you, fail your family, then, what else do you have? So I've been cutting onions. I've been cooking since forever. And it's my happy place. And you all just make it even happier. Oh my gosh. Poppy, you are just, now you're going to make me laugh. I'm on my way to 1,000. Y'all, we're on our way to 999. Oh, thank you. Oh, yes, y'all. Condemnia insists that I wear pearls and the apron. I just took it off, but I've had it on. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Y'all, it's just me on a Friday. Oh, thank you, Andrea. Welcome. Did Lead, y'all, I have not looked. What did Lead put on his community tab? I don't know. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Needs Watches is in here. So many of y'all. Oh, Mom, now I'm going to cry. Oh, Mom. My mom just texted me that I'm making her dream come true, y'all. This is not elegant. I am trying to stay elegant, but you all are just... Mom! Y'all, let me... Y'all don't understand. I grew up with the African Martha Stewart. My mom set the bar extremely high. She sifts her own grains. She roasts her own nuts. She takes no shortcuts. She will cook for hours and work and go to school. And this is the example that I have. And you know what keeps me humble? I keep telling this story because it's true. My parents don't really think I'm cooking. My mom told my dad, oh, you know Maggie, she has a cooking show on YouTube. And my dad was like, she's not cooking, oh, she's just opening cans and boxes. So every time I come in here, y'all say it looks good. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, y'all. Oh. Okay. Poppy. Y'all know the internet is forever. It is. It is so appreciated. Y'all are missing court TV. Oh my gosh. I'm eating lead attorney's apples. I made them for the collaboration with Kirk Anderson. A grass-fed ribeye, sauteed spinach, and butternut squash, and packed it up and took it to my parents. They live, about 20 minutes away. And I was like, you want to see what I made? And literally my dad opens it and he's like, what is this? If it's not rice and stew, so I'm eating the apples. Yes, I am eating lead attorney's apples. One of these days I will make them. I'll make them for all of you. But yes, we did the apple pie experience with whipped cream and crumbled graham crackers. Gluten-free for me. Mm, 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 mm. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I have no idea what. It's getting hot in here. Yes, I'm sweating. Y'all, I'm falling apart. Got my hair done, sweat out my hair. But it's worth it. It's worth it for all of y'all. Oh my God. Lead Attorney has the best stories. Nobody does story time like Lead Attorney. He is officially our school counselor. I am your teacher. You are my scholars. Nana is the principal. The chat is the study hall. Pass notes amongst each other. Take a bio break when you need it. Whatever you need. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. I don't know. Oh, you like my accent? I'm telling y'all, when I go home, Maggie in the kitchen. Maggie, do this. Maggie, I have washed dishes by hand. I'm so grateful to have a dishwasher. Y'all don't understand. But I'm so grateful for my upbringing. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe y'all are all here. It's Friday night. Friday night. Y'all don't have anything to do. But you see lead attorneys fried apples, and yes, I'm eating them. Oh my gosh, yes, the scholars are in the house. Should have been the Oracle in the Matrix. I don't understand sci-fi. I've seen the movies, but y'all don't laugh at me. I usually fall asleep. I took the boys to see Avengers. Wasn't that the one that was like 3 hours long? The heck? I didn't know people were dying and falling to pieces and coming back. Cans and boxes and a dishwasher. Oh my gosh, y'all. She's eating the fried apples. Yes. White Lion, would you like some? There's some more in there. Fried apples with whipped cream. Dairy free for me. If you can have dairy, please have some. I am using Ready Whip. They have a line of dairy-free whipped cream. This one's made from coconut milk. They also have with almond milk. Or you can make your own. You got it. White Lion? Mm. Anybody who is a channel sponsor? Any amount at any time until I monetize, you are a channel sponsor for life. I appreciate you. You let me know what you want, and I will make it. We have done, gosh, what have we made, y'all? We make some of everything. Oh, the good one is in the matrix, the good oracle. Y'all know I don't know this stuff. But you know, lead attorney, I've never told you this. I have to tell you this. One of the things that I appreciate about you, hey Shafit, we're having a party over on YouTube. If you guys want to hop over, there's a lot going on. And some celebrities. Lead attorney, I have to tell you in front of everybody, you make it cool to not be cool. And I mean that in the best way. But for all of us who are a little silly, who are a little quirky, who don't really know pop culture and who all these people are, those of us that are over 35, over 45, I just appreciate you so much just being there and having your story times and being silly and being your authentic self. It really inspires me to be my authentic, quirky, and silly self. So I appreciate it. Oh my God, y'all. Fried apples. Oh my God. Okay, I think Lee must have posted about the fried apples. I feel like I should make some more. Do I need to make more? I ate them. Lead attorney is waiting on pizza. Oh, he ordered a pizza where he is. Okay. Because we can make pizza too. Yes. Oh my God. We goofy as... Y'all, lead attorney. Okay, I have to tell y'all. I'm relatively new to lead attorney. Um, and he has a community. It used to be Patreon. Please go look him up on Locals and join the community. But I'll never forget one of the time, he already keeps it real on his show. But within the former Patreon group, he told us, he was like, y'all, I don't know who these people are. People inbox him because they want him to, give his commentary on these current events. And he's like, I don't know who these people are. And I was thinking, you too? I have no idea who these people are. Oh, Bohemia, welcome. Welcome. Tonight I made, oh my God, it's all looking sad, but I made a turkey melt. It's really a chicken melt on cloud bread with honey Dijon and lettuce and fried shallots. We made lead attorney's fried apples with graham cracker and coconut whipped cream. Oh, thank you for that. Y'all, lead attorney's falsetto. Every time he says that, I think Pinocchio, I'm a real boy. I'm here for the falsetto. Cloud bread, yes. I am not keto, but I do get a lot of keto recipes. What I eat is lean protein, select fruits and veggies, the lower sugar ones, very little starch, and pretty much no sugar. Excuse me. So all of the recipes that I have, my substitute teaching is about substituting the ingredients that my body doesn't tolerate well, like cow dairy, for ingredients that I can have, but you can make all of this stuff with full flavor. Like, for example, for tonight, we made Lead Attorney's fried apples. I use regular Land O'Lakes butter for him when I make them for myself, because I made them from real apples. So in case anybody's just joining, we took whole apple, we peeled it, and we cored it. It works completely fine if you already have them sliced. And I think Vel, one of the scholars, said she was going to try it with pear. I would use this Delamere goat's butter. Links should be in the description in my Google Doc. I got that from Lead Attorney's class. He has a course, so if you want to live stream or struggle stream, please check out his course. But I use butter made from goat's milk. It looks like butter, it cooks like butter, it gives me the butter experience without cow dairy. So these are the types of things that I do on my YouTube channel. So I usually live stream every day, sometimes twice a day. I'm trying to get the rest of this weight off. I'm down 78 pounds. There's a before and after picture, or before and current picture, on my channel. I post every day on my community tab what we've made. So you'll see Lead Attorney's fried apples posted there. And then you can watch the video if you want to see how we made it. A cookbook is coming. Maggie merch is coming. I have a little logo. I think it's cute. A Maggie meetup is coming up at the end of this month. There's so much going on, and I have to give Lead Attorney his props. He is definitely paying it forward for those of us who are kind of like, I don't know how to get started. Get his course, because here's a quote from the course. Steal my techniques. I have tested them and they work. Oh my gosh, y'all, look at this. White Lion says, when I become a millionaire, I'm flying Maggie to New York City to be my celebrity chef for an intimate party. Okay, I did actually cater a party for a friend of mine. Her dad was turning 70 and she wanted to do a surprise party. Now, because I've been cooking since 1842, I cook all the regular stuff. Now, before the weight problem turned into a health problem, I started to make substitutions. But she wanted like a soul food meal, so I fried chicken, like actually fried chicken. I made macaroni and cheese from scratch in the pan with the cheese and all that in the oven, bubbling and yummy. What did we make? I did steak. I did a ribeye, pan-seared ribeye. I do all of that. I have fun with it. Oh my God. Oh, Amethyst says that me and Kirk have helped her get her weight off. That's why you were so excited for the collab. So yes, if y'all check a couple days ago, Tuesday, I can't remember the date. I think it was the 20th of May. We had Kirk Anderson. Please check him out. He is a proper weight loss and fitness expert. I cooked for him virtually. So I love coming up and trying new ingredients. You guys can let me know how you like it. We do kind of a little choose your own adventure here with the cooking. Oh my gosh, y'all, we're already going down into the, oh, thank you, Shamsta. I appreciate that. Oh, thank you so, so much. y'all saw Lead Attorney at the club? Oh my gosh, the club is the courthouse, right? Y'all, I'm trying to touch this stuff and y'all, it's moving so fast. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, you're here for the journey. I appreciate that. Ooh, is there a key lime pie? I haven't made key lime pie. I have made, let's see, what desserts have we made, y'all? We've made strawberry shortcake, blueberry shortcake, of course, TLA's fried apples. I may have to break up my cookbook into sections, right? Like salads, little appetizers, finger foods. Ooh, we made the cracker toffee. Everybody was raving about the cracker toffee. I want to challenge myself to like a cheesecake or key lime pie, kind of in the same family. what I could do, I could use the same graham crackers. These are my gluten-free graham crackers. Links will be in the description. I'll be working on that tonight. I have some, but more are coming. And then put them in the food processor with a little bit of butter and make a crust. And then I have a lime. I know for key limes, you've got to use the special tart ones. And then you make that custard, right? The custard with like, gosh, I don't know. I have to look and see, but I haven't done that yet. And then I want to make a creme brulee. Yes, we need to try a cheesecake. Okay. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's Locked in Wellness. And I've actually, her name is Nancy Masood, Masoud. She's booked till August, but you can get a free consultation. I'll talk to you guys about the food sensitivities because a lot of people have asked me. So this is my list on the fridge, Locked in Wellness. So you can see all the different foods here. And then the ones that are highlighted are the ones that I'm sensitive to. What I can have, what I can't have. But you can go to lockedinwellness.com. So, I've shared with my scholars, look, I make no bones about it. I've struggled with weight my whole life, but over 40, the weight problem started to turn into a health problem. I used to be pre-diabetic. I used to have elevated cholesterol and borderline blood pressure. And all of that is normal now with no medication because I've completely changed the way that I eat and snack. So like I said, I used to work for the Coca-Cola company, and in the office, I saw a woman that had lost weight. And like we all do, like, what did you do? You look amazing. And she told me she went to get her gut health checked. And I had never heard that before. I know we've got Kirk Anderson in here, and I support everybody's program. Please do what works for you. I am not a doctor. I'm just a boy mom and a home cooker. That's what they call me. And so she told me she went to get her gut health checked. And so, I've tried Weight Watchers and Nutrisystem, and all of them work. The problem for me is that if you don't like the food, you'll eat it to lose the weight. And then as soon as you get to your goal and you go back to what you used to eat, y'all know what happens, right? You love that squash lasagna. Oh my God. Y'all look at Papi Blanco. I'm going to let y'all read that. Okay, we had a serious question. I'm going to try and answer your question, Pat. You are so welcome, sweetheart. So I made an appointment with Locked in Wellness, and I went. So I'm seeing a metabolic specialist, and I had the test done in her office. I had bought into the lie that I'm plus size, that I'm big bone, that I'm just a big girl. And my family, my nuclear family, mom, dad, me, and brother, it's just 4 of us, they're all normal size. And I was just the chubby kid growing up, always on diets, and you all know how it goes. If you've never struggled, then God bless you. And so she looked at me, and for the first time in my life, she said, "You're not a big person. You don't have a big frame. You just have a lot of inflammation." And I had never heard that before. I'm like, what is inflammation? And we learned this from Kirk Anderson. You're a boy mom too? Oh, yes, that butternut squash. I made it like sweet potato fries. It was so good, caramelized, and all the dipping sauces. So I was like, what is inflammation? Well, apparently there are foods that we eat that our body tolerates really well. You're running like a race car. Yeah, race car, and everything's fine. There are foods that we eat that our body does not tolerate well, and you don't know, but you just keep eating it. You may have migraines. You may have skin issues. You may have bloat. You may have, brain fog. You got to lay down in the middle of the day. For me, I had really bad joint pain. I had injured my knee years ago, and I just had one of those knees that I just had to shake out before I could start walking on it. And I just thought, I'm getting older, and I just thought that was how we were supposed to age. And I'm 46 now. I started this at 43, so I've been going low and slow. But long story shorter, she did my sensitivity test. And for me, the test was a cheek swab on the inside. So it was like this long Q-tip looking thing. And they moved it around like a DNA test that lead attorney will tell you to get. I have 2 boys, amicably divorced from their father. But if you need to test your children, please test your children. So she did the test, the inside of my cheek, and then some hair samples, just a little bit of baby locks, not a whole lot. and then mailed it off. And she put my protocol together for me based on my test results. And what was shocking to me when I got my test results, it was stuff that I eat all the time. Chicken, coffee, dairy, citrus, gluten, like all this stuff. And I was like, what the heck am I supposed to eat? I was like, what? That's where the substitutions came in from. That's why I'm your substitute teacher and y'all are my scholars. So in the beginning, I started substituting turkey for chicken, tea for coffee, almond milk for cow's milk. I would just substitute what was on my okay list and leave out what was on my no-no list. So within 48 hours of my elimination diet, that's what I called it. I eliminated all the bad things. Oh my gosh, Luke Casey. Oh wow, everybody's here. Y'all were just having a Friday night party. Within 48 hours of making my substitutions, of course you haven't lost any weight in that amount of time. I got up in the morning, like we all do, walked into the bathroom, and I realized I wasn't limping because I just had gotten used to taking pain pills and just limping along on this knee. And I was shocked. I had no idea that's what inflammation is. It was stiff. I was just like, oh. So, fast forward when I go on vacation and I enjoy myself, which I like to do, I get achy and those other things come back. So for me, I always say I eat to stay pain-free and the weight comes off as a byproduct. So long-winded answer, that's what we did here. Oh, there's no problem with coffee. I drink it now. And actually, I've since been retested and several things have fallen off of my list that I can incorporate now. So what I learned is not what you eat from time to time, it's what you eat all of the time. And if your system doesn't tolerate it well, you may just need to take a break for a while and eat it sparingly. But that's for me. I am not a doctor. I'm not even a weight loss expert like Kirk Anderson. I'm just sharing what I do. So how Maggie the Substitute Teacher started is once I took my health and wellness journey seriously and I got my list of foods that I could have, I didn't want to just eat like plain chicken breasts and steamed broccoli. There's nothing wrong with that, but I like to enjoy my food. Some people are just like, as long as I'm not hungry, I don't care. I actually believe that eating is an experience and I want to use all of my senses, right? Excuse me. So I get inspiration from all of the cooking shows and I try to recreate those recipes using my approved ingredients. But everything that I make, you can make the full flavor way for yourself or your family, and I hope you enjoy. Thank you, David X. Yes, so I did the test in the metabolic specialist office. I'll give you guys a couple of options. Again, I'm using Locked In Wellness. You can go to lockedinwellness.com. I'm in the Atlanta area. Nancy's in the Atlanta area. Beautiful and very sweet Lebanese woman who's been helping me on my journey, because Kirk Anderson will tell you if you could do it by yourself, you would, or you can hire someone to help you. And I just admitted, I needed help. But she does take clients worldwide. You can do your own swab and mail in your own samples, and she'll customize a plan for you and do like virtual meetings. So that is an option. Another option, if you just want to do your own food sensitivity test, and again, I am not a doctor, I'm just letting you know what people have told me. Everlywell, I think it's everlywell.com. They have a mail-in food sensitivity test, but that one is a finger stick. So you'll have to like stick your finger, squeeze it on the paper, and then it's a little kit that you mail back to them. And then you'll get a report with all of your sensitivities. You may not know. It may be something that you're eating all the time and your body doesn't tolerate. You're like, I've been getting headaches for years. I had no idea why. I don't know. And then you can also check some people, if you're a doctor, you can ask your doctor for like a full nutrition panel or whatever they call it. Maybe it's covered under your insurance. Oh, matcha tea. Yes, absolutely. So Andrea, I'm using a metabolic specialist, Locked In Wellness. She's here in the Atlanta area, but you can also, hopefully those answers were helpful for you. White Lion, what is golden milk? I've never heard of that. Does anybody know what golden milk is? I'm gonna get Dexley and we're gonna have a little chat and chow, y'all. It's just my iPad. All right. Let's see if I can answer some questions for you. Oh, turmeric. Turmeric, ginger, and milk. Okay. Interesting. I didn't know that. I'm just scrolling, y'all. If I missed your question, um, we're done with the cooking demonstration. My food is here. It's kind of cold, but it's okay. Mm. All right. Cinnamon, turmeric. Y'all, we all learn together. I don't know. Yeah, Sophia Dexley's here. I'm going to scroll back, y'all. I'm pretty much done, but I will stick around and answer whatever questions that I have because I'm usually cooking and I miss a lot of it. Oh, condemnia. My sweet potato fries, they were butternut squash. I have all the dipping sauces. We had honey butter, ranch, ketchup, um, and honey Dijon. But basically what I did is I took butternut squash and I coated it with the same brown sugar and cinnamon. I don't know if it's easy to see. Now these are little cubes. If you cut it yourself into like strips, and then you can eat it like a French fry substitute. Yes. Oh, I forgot. This is the chat and chow portion of my class. So for anybody new here, welcome. I'm so happy to have you. Um, Welcome to my channel. I'm just a boy mom and a home cook, but I like to cook and share. White Lion, what is the wow? Did I miss something? Thank you all so much for being here. Yes, we are on our way. No, Condemnia, you didn't. Good old Dexley. I'm gonna get somebody, either my kid or the Fiverr people, to make me a clip. The crunch sounds good. Ooh, was it of the sandwich? I made a turkey melt. Well, it ended up being chicken melt. Is it this romaine that I'm eating? I don't want to be rude. My etiquette coach would say, smaller bites, Margaret. Mm-hmm. Poppy. I don't know what that means, y'all. I'm old. Poppy. Okay, so the butternut fries, yes. So we started a couple hours ago, but I've got a couple. Oh, it was if you saw the fried apples, same thing. You guys will see me rinse and repeat a lot of the same. So I try something, and if it works well, then I will say, oh, like we did fried apples tonight for TLA, right? I think it was Vel who said if you slice pear, you could probably do the same thing. Whatever fruit you have, maybe even banana. Oh my gosh. What are we going to do with Poppy? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's just me eating. I was supposed to announce. Y'all remember? Okay, and if you don't remember this growing up, please don't make me feel old, but why do you think they do it on the news now? Like if they're about to show a crime clip or something that's not appropriate for children, they'll say, if you have children in the room, you may want to ask them to leave. Someone said that yesterday, me eating was like, it was hard for them to watch. I try to discipline myself and, only eat when I do my live streams. And I eat twice a day. So that's why I usually live stream twice a day, but I'm a moderator on TLA's channel, thankfully. And so whenever he's on, then I try to go over there and support because I've learned so much from him. Oh my God. Y'all, tonight was the night for Snuggles to come. Did y'all see Snuggles' little slick diss yesterday? He said, my camera, I said, he said, is Snuggles a he? said my camera angles were bad. No, my camera was bad. And he said, I didn't say your camera was bad. I said your camera angle was bad. But y'all, Maggie the Substitute Teacher is a baby channel. You guys just bless me so much being here, but I'm gonna get equipment so that you can see over right now. I just have to hold it up for you to see. You know, that's how I feel. That's how I feel. I'm just like, I know the next scenes are graphic. Y'all, and the real trolls have already started. This is just me in my kitchen. This is me every day. If you were here, you would see me. It is not a kitchen studio. And I had someone comment about, what a mess, the clutter on my counters. And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Please find a cooking show that matches your aesthetic. I don't know, y'all. I try. I do my best. Y'all seen Snuggles come for me? How would you all define Snuggles? Snuggles is our favorite family troll bot. Snuggles appears on everybody's channel, says drop the link. Oh, Snuggles has, if you guys look on my community tab, and I'm trying to think, I know he posted my son who's in military school, Snuggles posted on that or commented on that. And then something else, it's the Snuggles fabric softener bear. Y'all are giving Snuggles the business? Yeah, I do. Look, I say this, please do what works for you. I do what works for me. I love everybody, and I don't know. I can't. Snuggles. Condemnia says Snuggles is that one pedestrian who passed by in the neighborhood and said something. Yeah, Snuggles 668. And he or she even has a video that's like, who is Snuggles? Like this mysterious thing. I don't know, y'all. Oh, I forgot. I guess I could drop the link now. Monique's been wanting to say what? I don't know if anybody wants to come up. If I know you, I have to be able to text you the link. I know Lisa was up yesterday, y'all. I don't know if Snuggles is a him or a her, but Snuggles is always usually the comment. The comment is some eyeballs. I'm just scrolling back. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I appreciate you so much. I don't know if you have questions. You can put Poppy in timeout. Poppy is just, we don't do BBLs here. We try to be as natural as possible. I don't even know. I don't know. Poppy and Snuggles belong in. Exactly. I know. My food is cold here, but y'all, we had a fun class tonight. We're always fun, but mm-hmm. Mm. 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 I'm just scrolling. Let's see what else we got. Oh, thank you so much, Keisha. Well, hey, Noran. No, it's Naran. I want to make sure I get your name right. Yeah, you guys were done. I'll stick around for a couple more minutes. What's everybody doing this Friday night? I don't want to keep you. I'm going to clean up the kitchen. Tomorrow I got a couple of plans. I think I'll stream maybe midday. Mm-hmm. Eating my dinner. Section 8. I bring the pearls to Section 8. It is a party. Yeah. Y'all come here and make your dinner and take care of your family. Turkey Caesar salad. That sounds amazing. Oh my gosh, y'all. I have to thank Lead Attorney for coming through and blowing up the spot. I made his fried apples. I can't really call them a la mode. I need to come up with a name because a la mode is with ice cream, right? But we made his fried apples a la creme. How about that? And even when they get cold, they're still. M King, welcome. Bohemian, welcome. We will go ahead and sign off. I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher. You all are all welcome here. I usually live stream every day, whatever I'm cooking and eating. I will always make the substitute version, but I'll tell you how to make the full flavor version. I love the community that we're creating. If you love to eat or you love to cook, you are welcome here. So good night, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to go back and look at all the comments. Thank you for those who donated. I'm just going to have to update my channel sponsors page. You have made my night. You made me cry. But I love you all, and I'll see you tomorrow for whatever we're going to eat. Y'all have a great Friday night. Thank you, Pat. So Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Thank you. Shout out to the scholars. I love my scholars. I am my teacher. You are my scholars. Thank you for coming to class.